1. Hello everyone, it's Gabby and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. Last time we finished chapter 4 where we found out who killed Nekomaru Nidai. It was, spoiler alert, it was Gundam Tanaka, the ultimate animal breeder who basically killed him. His motivations are a bit interesting and a bit, not necessarily complex, but like there's more than sort of one reason. Basically, he didn't want to basically just lay down and slowly starve to death like Monokuma was sort of threatening. He pretty much sort of said, you know, if I'm gonna go out while trying as much as I can to not die and to try and convince everybody else to not want to just die. He like that was basically his parting wish, is to teach everybody to not give up on life, even if life sucks. Even if you think you're going to, even if you think you're gonna have to kill your friends and it's horrible things, it's, at least in terms of his worldview, he'd rather that you live, even if you have to do horrible things. Hello, Liking Keith, or Liking Keith. God, you can't really tell the difference between the I's and the L's in this thing. Thank you for the follow. I love this game as well. So I've just, crap, I need to, I need to change the title of it because I've finished chapter 4. I'm on to chapter 5. Hold on 1 second. Chapter 5, done. That should be updated. Yep, that should have updated now. So yeah, we have finished chapter 4, and it's time to start chapter 5. So, this is kind of like in the first game. I kind of don't really remember much of what happens during chapter 5, the kind of daily life portion. I kind of sort of forget what actually happens in terms of that. Like, I know what the murder thing is and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. This is the part where, like in the first game, it becomes less about the wacky hijinks in each island, and it's more about working out what the underlying plot is. Who is the mastermind? Who is the traitor, if there is a traitor, that we still haven't figured that out yet. And, how do we even have a sort of plan of how to get off this island? I sort of hinted it towards before, but basically, pretty much, I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you really think about it and looking at the stuff, essentially from this point on, Monokuma's plan has basically won. Monokuma's basically won what his plan is. It'll make more sense once we get to the end of the game, but the events that happen here are really interesting because it's all about Nagito, pretty much. Nagito has a plan, and we all know what happened the last time Nagito had a plan. It tends to involve guns or knives and tend to be pretty bad for us, even though they kind of end up working out well in the end. So, let's go. Let's start chapter 5. Oh, I'm so excited! After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. Every time we meet up here, it just makes me realize how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning. Stupid fool! Get it together! Huh? Did you hear something? It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
I swear to God, if he survived for a third time, it's like, what are you talking about? He's no longer...
Yes.
Hi, Kazuichi. And yes, Akane is the queen, definitely. I love her. What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you. You keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant. The way she says more importantly, is that just another like ignoring soda thing again? God damn. Seriously, starting to realize how valuable Teru was. But he was the first to die, so... Well, actually second. Byakuya was the first. Don't ignore me! I'm trying to talk to you about something important. Oh god, everyone's just ignoring Kazuichi now. I'm sorry, Kazuichi, you were simping a bit too much last trial. It's hard to take you seriously now. Important.
よっしゃ
This is it! Oh, this. It took me all night to make it. Is that a Nekomaru doll? I know. Oh. Oh my god. I was like, okay. Mini, is he called Mini Maru in Japanese as well? But it's Mini Nidai-chan, which is actually adorable. No, of course I'm not gonna sing for you. I'm gonna do things I feel like it, not because the chat requests for me. What are you thinking?
Huh?
Mini Maru?
うっし
I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
マジかよ
Wait, Akane, are you offended or happy?
サンキューな
Oh, there you go. It's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it. Yay, she likes it. Yeah, Kazuichi, you gotta relax. You're now one of the only available men on this island. I mean, hang on. But we're right now we're 7 right now, aren't we? We're 7, I think. I can actually check. How many? What's our boys to girl ratio right now? Wrong button. Well, actually, no, I have got them here. So we've got 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Hang on. Yeah, 4 boys and 3 girls. So we're pretty even. So Kazuichi doesn't need to worry too much. No, I mean, he won't have to worry a lot, actually, because we're less of a simp, so, you know.
いや
I never said anything about giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right? Well, hey, now that's a bully's logic.
あ
Well, it doesn't matter. I made it to cheer you guys up anyway. Thank you, Kazuichi. You're actually trying.
あ
And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
エンジン全開
I guess we've gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. Aw, cute. Everyone's just getting along with each other now. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life.
私は
So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
ソニアさん
Miss Sonia? What did you think of my little pep talk? Even in death, even with her love interest dead, Kazuichi is still getting ignored. Sorry, Kazuichi, it's not how it works.
あらら
Oh, did you say something?
嘘だろ
I was up all night memorizing that speech. Oh, god damn it, Kazuichi.
たくよ
And there's the punchline. Okay, you know, I never really thought about shipping Fuyuhiko and Kazuichi until that part in chapter 4 where, like, he mentioned that Kazuichi gets scared and, like, grabs onto Fuyuhiko. But I think I'm shipping them now because it's funny. Like, God, it's just like, God, Kazuichi, we thought you were, like, Kazuichi's trying, but at the same time, he's still kind of creepy about it all. So, you know, oh God, my nose is runny. And yeah, the Eye Patch Kid is in love with Peko. He ain't gonna go after any of the other girls, and nobody's gonna date Komaeda. I mean, you say that. Tell that to all the Komaeda fangirls out there. I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
わしはミニ二代さ
Mini Nidai-chan, or is it Mini Nidai-chan? I don't know if he's saying chan or if there's some kind of other suffix, but it sounds like he's saying Mini Nidai-chan, which is just like several levels of adorableness. God, my nose.
Ah.
Sorry, I'm gonna Don't. The joke is I'm doing this on purpose because I can't look attractive in a stream. Then I'm gonna get thirsty guys in it, so I'm gonna blow my nose. Anyway. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you. Kazuichi, come on.
そうそう
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
マジで
Are you serious? That's amazing.
もちのロ
Of
ック
course.
だぜ
I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Kane looks really happy.
ねえね
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
いや
Still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
おいおい
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
えでもね
But even if we do avoid him, what are you gonna do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
さてと
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
おいこら
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Oh, I love this part.
あ
Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope Speak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
はあ
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all?
あ
What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope Speak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. Moods! Moods! This is why I fucking love Hajime, because he is a mood! And I thought getting into Hope Peak Academy meant I'd finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student! Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
もちろんです
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
お聞きなさい
Fear is grateful for the danger.
あのな
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, it's like, this is why I ship Hiko and Hajime. He just wants his normal boyfriend to be happy. Okay, yeah, God, like the chapter 5 Danganronpa 2 cards, like, God, it's like they're just all so beautiful and wholesome. I ship all of them. And anyway, Monomi is covered in blood. So let's go. So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
すみません
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me? Oh, she's getting ignored. Well, what the heck? You're covered in blood. You saw me. Yes, that's right. The monopiece this time was very strong. Gross! Don't get close to me! Get out of here! No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
ねえね
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Yes. I'm ashamed of myself. Why? Oh shit! He actually is blood. Actually is wiping the blood off. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu in an all-you-can-eat restaurant. What the hell is shabu shabu? And yeah, if you did the Monami action minigame, you get to see why she's covered in blood. I mean, I have played the Miracle Monami mode. I even played it during stream, but I can't remember her bleeding in any of them. But yeah, it's that. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we could get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Huh? Assuming we were thinking of running away was a mistake. Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone and put us through this crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously? That Fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know. Why, did you forget what you said earlier? Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia. Oh, Kazuichi. Don't brag about that! If you have the power to fight amongst yourself, then direct that power towards our enemy. Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense. You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering like an old married couple. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. All right, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island. The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once. Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right. Then I gotta do my best too. God, I shipped them all so hard. As we left the restaurant, the expressions in our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking towards the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. Okay, yes, alright. So I forgot. Okay, so this isn't just like... It's fun. This isn't just being brushed under the counter because like, oh, you know, we know the truth now. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, Hajime, it's really interesting because he's a character that's normally quite, you know, assertive and whatnot. So you wouldn't think that he's basically this kind of person who's also not shy, but, you know, not very confident in himself, you know, kind of insecure. But he is surprisingly insecure, even though he has no qualms about talking shit to people to their face. He still just wants to be somebody special and wants to feel good about himself, and it still does haunt him. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Chapter 5. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Oh, why do I get the feeling Nagito's going to be involved in this? And yeah, poor Monami, if only you were Shirokuma, you'd be loved more. Well, it's funny you say it like that. In a way, it's almost like Shirokuma is the complete inverse of Monami. In that, spoilers for Ultra Despair, girls. We're like... Yeah, but it's interesting to say that. Anyway, with the Monami's gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. Oh shit, okay, I don't even have to... That's actually weird, okay. That's actually kind of interesting. For what, it actually teleports you to the island this time. It doesn't make you walk around to find it. I think I can go back though, hopefully. I guess we'll see. But yeah, this is definitely the final island, am I right? Very prime final boss material here. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire building were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future. Okay, there we go. Hajime's voicing my thoughts again. Anyway, can I leave? I cannot leave. Alright, I cannot leave yet. Okay, interesting. So I guess free time's not gonna be for a while. Anyway, I guess, yes, Sea King Industries. Oh, that's what that thing was from. I was like, what's Sea King Industries? But now I'm realizing that, they use that as a reference in one of the, like, events in Ultimate Talent Development Plan, and I was really confused where that, I forgot where that came from. It's from DR2 the whole time. There we go. Yeah, no, the fifth island isn't that interesting. But I mean, you know, everyone still loves 2-5, so, you know, they deal with it. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric installation and other machine parts. Oh, you'll fit right in here, right then. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. Huh, there you go. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here. This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? That's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be good. Okay, yeah, let's thoroughly investigate. Well, while I'm here, I see one. I see it. I see you there. I see you there. There's another hidden Monokuma. So, but between last stream, I actually went back. This is actually not the exact same. This is technically a slightly new different save file to the one I ended on off the stream with. Afterwards, I went back to chapter 4 and got that last hidden Monokuma that I missed, and then I could just exit the stage and then skip ahead to chapter 5. So I have all the hidden Monokumas from chapter 4 now, at least hopefully. It should show up. Anyway. But yeah, I saw Sea King and immediately thought of the One Punch Man villain. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that episode was very good, so, and fair enough. Anyway, so what else have we got? I mean, and now it's a new chapter. Let's check the other things. That's also probably why I think my levels are a bit higher as well, because I had to go through all the dialogue and stuff to get to the free time in chapter 4, so I could get the Monokuma. Anyway, it's one of the Monokumas one of the monitors Monokuma uses to contact us. He could just contact us over the radio instead of using an actual screen. Does he just enjoy appearing on screen each time, or is he trying to mock us? Either way, it pisses me off. Okay, so like chapter 4, like Hajime is just done, and chapter 5, Hajime is just like pissed off. Oh man. Everywhere we go, we're being constantly monitored by these surveillance cameras. Someone is watching us suffer and enjoying it. Alright, anyway, so what else do we have here? Actually, does anything happen when we talk to him now? Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. But what are you talking about? Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snipping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the ideas for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all. So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated, and strange incidents start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? Something sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Whoever wrote this up needs to come up with a better story ideas because this wasn't realistic at all. Nope. Nope. You know, global riots, civil unrest, feelings of anxiety that spread throughout the entire world like a virus. No, we are definitely not living in the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Nope. Nope, not at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but... There's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. Nice Death Note reference there, Kazuichi. This is what I actually kind of love about Danganronpa. It's just so... it has no shame. It's just gonna make these stupid references and it has no shame. You're right. There's no way Death Note could ever exist. It's far too ridiculous to ever exist in Weekly Shonen Jump. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Okay, so that's all I had to do. But what else is here? This automated machine looks like it's making something. That looks like a robot. Oh, jeez. Is this a mannequin? It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot? Oh yeah, when did we get to the part in 2020 where a group of terrorist children take control of a city with robots? Well, actually, you know, in all honesty, I mean, okay, see, like, if you pay attention, because I just played Ultra Despair Girls a few months ago, you know, the actual, like, you know, the whole riot, the Monokuma riots in Toa City, like, that only happens after the events of Danganronpa 1, after Junko's death, in fact, months after Junko's death. So, like, the tragedy had been happening for, like, over a year at that point. A year and a half, basically. No, yeah, about a year and a half. And that's when the Warriors of Hope decide to take over Toa City. So, you know, that's like, we have to go to get to the end of the world first, and then the Warriors of Hope will show up. Please don't take that as an actual request. Seriously? How can they make robots? Hey, just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here? It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe. But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to that kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? Oh, because now that I think about it, a lot of stuff about Island 5 don't really get explained. So I'm wondering if this is Monokuma or if this is the Future Foundation who's making these areas like this. Yeah, Death Note is unrealistic. That's why I read realistic manga, like JoJo's. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, hey, JoJo's, the stand names are all real bands and stuff, so clearly JoJo's is very realistic. This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal. Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the monobeasts? Is there any chance those monobeasts were created here? Monobeasts were created here. Okay, Hajime, you can stop playing telephone now. Yep, that's what this place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right? That's why it's just fine. God damn it, Monokuma. Because, okay, I mean, this is gonna keep happening, but this game is... I call this game Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Fourth Wall for a reason. What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter he's convinced, because I'll never be convinced. I mean, this place is manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Hey the Gimster. I'm going alright, I guess. You know, just playing some Danganronpa 2. I'm getting very close. I'm getting closer. I'm getting to the home stretch now. It's fun. Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore. After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason? It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why? Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Kazuichi is apparently just, like, always accidentally right on all this stuff. Not really VR2, though. V3, though. V3.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. Oh my god, stop breaking the fourth wall! But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Alright, I think that's a prompt. That's the prompt that, yeah. That's the prompt that says we've explored everything here, so nothing else to do but leave. Can I actually go to the lob? No, I can't. Okay. Also interesting, they don't call it the 5th island, they just call it the last island. I wish we could go to the lobby, but I guess they just, I don't know. Some stuff about the 5th island as well also feel like it's, I don't know, a bit unfinished, I guess you could say. A lot of the stuff about the 5th island, some of the stuff isn't really that important at the end of the day. V3 is good. I mean, I don't like V3 as much as 2, but I still think it's a good game. I think it gets me the most salty out of all of the games, but I still think it's a good game, so, and a good story. Oh, I know this scene. I know this part. Well, not this part, but oh god, I'll get to it. I swear. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Is it just me? Is this just the different personalities of Deadpool and crazy comic book characters? Okay, see, the thing is, I don't want to spoil it, but some of the fourth wall breaking actually kind of has a reason that's sort of integrated into the wider story. Some of it's just the jokes, though. I mean, Danganronpa 1 and V3 also have jokes like this, so. Anyway, here we go. This is probably one of the best Hajime moments. Let's go. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru? This helicopter. Don't screw with me! Ow! He just tried to punch the helicopter. Okay, yeah, see, this is... Hajime is great. He's my idiot son. I love him. And yeah, like I said, oh, shit, is it my microphone? No, I hope it didn't break up during the best Hajime moment, but yeah. Hajime just tried, like, Hajime in chapter 4 is just tired and done. Hajime in chapter 5 is just angry. He gets so pissed off at seeing the helicopter, he tries to punch it and forgets that it's a helicopter. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Ow, damn it. I'm so weak. Listen, Hajime, you were an ordinary high school student, okay? Maybe Akane could punch a helicopter, but don't expect you to, okay? And I see you there. I don't know, my microphone's being weird and stuff, and when Robin was here, he was saying it's probably, like, it's slowly dying, but I hope it lasts for as long as I can. I don't want it to die. I don't want to buy a new one. That costs money, and money takes a long time to do. Anyway, just the camera and the monitor, alright, and then just the tank, and alright, I guess let's talk to Akane. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here. I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all. A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Wait a sec. Hang on. Was that another fucking Dragon Ball reference? Was that another fucking Dragon Ball reference? Because you know how in the beginning of hey, speaking of Dragon Ball references, hi Danny, is that another fucking Dragon Ball reference? Because she's just saying, you know, you can sleep on my boob pillows, like how you know how in the first arc of Dragon Ball and Goku's like, oh, you know, I was sleeping on Grandpa's pillows, which basically his testicles, and it was like, oh, you know, his balls. I was sleeping on Grandpa's balls, and then when I was sleeping on Bulma, that's why I realized he didn't have any balls. You know, god damn it. I swear if it is, I mean, it probably is, because this is Akane, and she's a Dragon Ball reference. I'll accept your challenge anytime, you know. If you win, I'll let you sleep in my boob pillows. No thanks. What the hell are boob pillows? Oh, man. Oh, you should have seen Hajime swore. I mean, the player character swore just a while ago, so I was actually had to talk like that. Hi, Sonia. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Huh? Really? In my country, even a child in a grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? Of course, in modern warfare. Oh, a course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime, and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them. If no one uses them, they are nothing than scrap metal. Nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, the stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us. Hey, I mean, okay, Sonia, drive the tank. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Like, Sonia, that's all I wanted from you in Danganronpa. Actually, I mean, I don't even know if I was asking for a Danganronpa 3, but okay. Sonia in Danganronpa 3 should have shown up driving a tank. I don't make the rules. Sonia can drive a tank. Let's do it. And thank you. And thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment, Daddy. I exist, you know. No, that is wrong. Huh? Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much. But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? Oh, I think it's missing a word there. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean. However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right? If you were able, if you were able to make a Danganronpa game and put in different characters from the game, which characters would you put in there? In terms of, okay, you know, it's funny, because like something like Ultra Despair Girls is sort of one of those things where it's like a spin-off starring certain characters in the Danganronpa universe. I'd love to see Hajime again in another game, but without getting too much into spoilers, that's probably not... It wouldn't really work very well in a game setting, let's put it that way. It just wouldn't, sadly. But, you know, like what was fun about Ultra Despair Girls, and I mean, I guess technically Ultra Despair Girls is kind of a spoiler because it happens after, well, it happened chronologically before Danganronpa 2, but it was made after Danganronpa 2. But, you know, just to have, like, there's this whole Future Foundation thing, and there's this, like, hope and despair fight, and it's fun, and there's, like, you know, evil robot Monokumas everywhere, and it's great. So, like, that's really fun and stupid and cheesy, so I kind of like it. Gabby, let's make a Danganronpa game with the Dragon Ball YouTubers living in a house with weapons. Well, Danny, the joke is the Danganronpa games already exist in now. With that kind of game already exists. It's called Among Us. That's the joke. That's the joke. Among Us is just social Danganronpa. But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? Okay, well, Among Us is basically, it's like you're doing a whole bunch of tasks, and it's like Mafia or Werewolf, you know, those kinds of games, where you're doing something, one or two people are the imposters, and they have to wipe out everybody else without them noticing. And so they try to kill somebody, and then somebody reports the body when they find somebody's body, and then they have to guess who it is, so. They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. Oh, what the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the hell is going on? You were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. It's like, we got caught up by the wacky hijinks. We forgot that there's a general plot about how we're stuck on this island and we need to get out of here. And that is the mystery of this island. Like I said, Chapter 5, this is when we're starting getting to real deep lore stuff. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Anyway, there's a truck. Is this a military truck? Unlike the airplane of the first island, this looks like it actually has an engine inside. But I don't even know how to drive. Oh, Hajime, I'm sorry. I mean, he's only like 15, 16, so fair enough. And besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. Is that it? Hang on. Okay. Oh, there's a truck here as well. It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms, and there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? And yeah, the whole point is, the imposters also have to try and convince the crewmates that they're also crewmates and innocent while they're killing them all. Exactly. It's not just, you know, it's something like Danganronpa. It's all about the, you know, there are obvious clues that you can use to figure out who the culprit is. In Among Us, you don't have the time or the resources to do that. So it's basically just a game of persuasion. You have to persuade everybody. If you're the imposter, you have to persuade everyone that you're not the imposter, and if you are not the imposter, you've got to persuade everyone that, and hopefully figure out by everybody else's, you know, social hints and clues and stuff. Oh, you know, they're acting kind of suspicious, they're looking kind of suspicious, and whatever. With all of these vehicles, Kazuichi could easily make a makeshift boat. You know what? It probably not. I mean, like because on the first island, there's an airport and there were airplanes, and Kazuichi specifically said all of the engines were moved. So I assume that's the same for these things as well, which probably means Sonya can't drive the tank. Damn it! This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? Okay, oh, that's the same. Is that all is that everything? I think that's everything. I have not watched Beavis and Butthead, no. I mean, I've seen, like, the art style and the comedy style, and I didn't really think I would be very interested in it. Not really my thing, you know? You kind of know my thing. Well, not exactly, but you know what kinds of things aren't my things. Alright, fine, let's go to the ominous factory with a Monokuma head on it. Ah, jeez, this can't be good. Oh, maybe the hang on. Let me check the Oh yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. It actually does have an engine in. Okay, you're right. You are right, the GameStar. You're right. That's Well, let's put it this way though. Monokuma is too smart to just let something like that be overlooked. Like, you know, maybe it's just an engine that can only work on cars and not work on boats. I don't know. Anyway, white smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hinata-kun.
Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
Hora.
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look inside, but since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Maybe she's scared? I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know if it's just, you know, because it's me and I'm just apparently a bit of I'm not really Hinanami trash, but I am a Hajime fangirl trash. So it's like every time I see like Hajime acting like he's talking kind of really like affectionate towards Chiaki, it's really cute. Anyway, so there's the goods warehouse and then there's the factory. I guess I don't know. Can we go to the goods warehouse? Hey Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell? I like to eat my favorite foods first. So, instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. Oh, hey, Roll. Are you talking about Chiaki's comments? I guess you're right. Cause I don't really know how bad the lag is. Okay, your lag's pretty not. All right, fine. Let's go to the factory. Jeez. Gabby, will you ever date? Yes, no, maybe. The answer is yes, but not people over the internet from America for obvious reasons. All right, then I'm going inside. Like, I'm not like Ace or anything. And he said I would think so. Oh, great. Oh, great. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma. And that other Monokuma's got like the whole... one of those is totally a hidden Monokuma, isn't it? Hang on, let me check. Alright. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, so these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Oh, isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. Hit the big time with these? That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich! But you way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. Oh man. Anyway, let me see. Is that one over there? Yes! I knew it! That's 3. Alright, anyway, that's that. What else is around here? There's just that. There's, yeah. I mean, okay, you know what, Danny? If I ever do have relationship issues and I feel like you can help, you know, I might ask you about it. But Yeah, in all honesty, I think the internet has kind of made me a bit scared of men in general, considering, you know, me and the internet. Although, to be fair, I haven't updated my thirst folder in ages. Although I could. Anyway, manufacturing equipment. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. God, I love Hajime. How do you turn a coconut tree into a plushie though? Like, don't you need cotton and plastic? You can't make plastic out of wood, can you? How do you make? Wait, where does plastic actually originally come from? I know it's a polymer. I'm a chem person. I should know this. I mean, obviously, plastic comes from polymerization. No. What am I talking about? Plastic comes from oil. You know, oftentimes oil. And like, you know, hydrocarbons. You can't make it from wood. Whatever. I'm thinking too much about this. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot of Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. Oh shit, Danganronpa merch. I'm gonna get it. What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going. But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right, then we should go there just a little while. Anyways, okay, so we actually can't go into the break room, can we? Sounds like a place for housewives to gossip, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone at this factory. Hang on. And like, okay, yeah, but like, okay, isn't like the stuffing for bears is normal? Okay, stuffing for bears would often be made of like fabric, and fabric isn't made of wood, right? Fabric's made of like cotton and stuff from like plants, not like a tree. I don't know. Anyway, Chiaki, do you have anything to say? She's just blankly staring at the machine. Looks like she's taken aback too. Well, that's obvious, I suppose. Watching simple machines like this reminds me of games. Games? Oh, alright, good night, Drifting Snow, or Frost Lightning, or whatever your name is. Like this one game where you just try to where you just put caps on pens. Or another game where you try to guess a person's gender. God damn it, are you Goku too? Is that even fun? You're Goku too, aren't you? They're very simple games, but for some reason they're addicting. Interesting. Anyway, for reasons unbeknownst to us, we cannot enter the break room at this point. Hajime won't let us. Spoiler alert, maybe it's sort of important later on. Alright. Anyway. Hi, Chiaki. That might be I really don't feel like it though. Alright. Like, this is why, yeah, Hajime is just as tired as I am. This is why it's great. Yeah, this track doesn't get used very often, so yeah, this one's pretty cool. Without thinking, I peered into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. I don't really like simulation games that much because I feel I get all like guilty if I make the wrong choice and then like people die or stuff, or you know, or like somebody's life is horrible, I ruin something, and I always feel really guilty for making the wrong choices. So I don't really like those kinds of games. There's a Monokuma calendar that's spelt wrong, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. Wait, I'd actually want that. First there was a Monokuma archive in the funhouse, then there was a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. I mean, I'll tell you this now, Monokuma. You last 10 years and you're still going strong, so you're doing pretty well for yourself for a mascot. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. Chiaki, what do you have to say? Also, do any of these pictures of Monokuma, any of these pictures of Monokuma also count as hidden Monokumas? I don't think so. So it's like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that made sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already! You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it. Hey, don't say that! Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s. Can somebody screw... Hang on. I did not even realize that takes on a whole new meaning nowadays. And listen, Danny, you don't need to give me a Gohan painting. All you need to do is get me Olympia's art because I never got it. Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Also, I wonder what they said in the Japanese version of this. Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. Because there's no merch of me! Oh, Monami, my little sister, don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise? A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? Monami, why is your mind saying... Whatever. The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Huh? Did you even need the old guys in that story? So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense. You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Oh, here we are. Speaking of JoJo references. Speaking of JoJo references. Speaking of JoJo references. But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels. So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like. Come on, what are you waiting for? We have much more important ways to... Hajime, let's run. You're right. No! Hey, that's not fair. I wanted to... Damn it. I wanted to... There were so many things I hadn't looked at yet. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. Please, can I go back in there? A character actually auras someone in the trash, by the way. Yeah, so somehow I knew that. I don't know what part it's from, though. Isn't it like part 5 or something? But yeah, that's cool. So that's cool. It's like, he just got tired. Yeah, you're right. What? What does that mean? Can I go back in? I can go back in. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Alright, fine. I'll read JoJo eventually. Anyway, Chiaki? Okay, cool. I can still get the extra flavor text. Great. Hi, Chiaki. What do you have to say? It's like I can just tell just from the ambience that there are no important clues here. Well, at least we confirmed that. I wonder what you said before. I missed a single panel of flavor text. I'm so upset now. Tons of CDs, huh? Wait a second. All this stuck-up stuff is a bunch of CDs. I thought these were gonna be video games, but they're just music CDs. The jacket says Monokuma's collections of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album? Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that. I've never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs. Oh man, yeah. well, I mean, I was gonna get Tarako on that now. Not Nobuya Oyama, sadly, because she's got dementia. But yeah.
えっと
Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopop dance rap that he performs with all his might. I don't even know where to begin. Oh man. Okay, because I swear I'm not going crazy. This used to say cardboard box before, and then when Chiaki's like, I'm pretty sure we already know that I can tell that there's nothing important here. This changed to tons of CDs. I swear to God, I'm not going crazy. This is great. And yes, Chiaki is the type of person who loves video game music over traditional music. See, we've got tons of books. There's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? Oh god, no, forget Junko Enoshima. This is the ultimate despair. How stupid. Who the hell's gonna read this crap?
ねえねえ
There's another book here too. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments.
ほら
That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collection of nude photos. Oh, Chiaki! Monokuma is already naked. I know. God, I love these two. I love these two. Oh man. Wait, I already looked at this. Wait, what did it say? I don't even feel like, okay, yep, well, there was another thing. They're random goods. There are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. Ooh. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. It's not like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't think these are ever gonna leave the island. If I get enough money, should I get you everything in this warehouse? No. The joke is you don't actually want any of this stuff. It's like Monokuma's sticker that he made us buy for $1 million. $1.5 million? Anyway. I think that's everything in here. So basically, this is a waste of time, but whatever. I get more flavor text and I get more Chiaki. Anyway. Yay. Okay, bye Chiaki. I think we've got to keep going. I mean, we haven't... Wait, is that everyone? I think that's everyone. I think... Home BKA. Yo, big fan. Cool, that's cool. We've got a what you call it? We've got a fan of Danny here. That's nice. Anyway, let's go outside. I think that's everything. Yeah. Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up for you, Hiko?
Yeah.
I was thinking you'd probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now. Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. Figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. There's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Hiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It's because Hiko is a good boy, and I love him. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry up. Okay, I get it. What do you know? The vendor street is the last thing that to go to. Hey, speaking, I haven't checked my pet. How is my virtual pet going? Going okay? Let's go to the food vendor. I'll be able to look out. There's probably a hidden Monokuma around here as well. Ooh, wow. This place is pretty... Oh, that Monokuma eating ramen is so suspicious. God, well, I'll click on it when I can. The ultimate Monokuma merch is Monokuma DLC for Smash, as unlikely as that would be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In all honesty, I almost don't know if Danganronpa is big enough for Smash. Like, in a way, it's popular, but it's like obscure in its own sort of way, at least in terms of, I don't know. It and crossing over with Nintendo sounds very strange, but who knows? Maybe one day. Alright, looks like everyone's here.
あれれ
What about Nagito?
Huh?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Tsuga.
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
さて
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation?
あ
Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
ですが
However, I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
いや
Are we sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, then there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
まあな
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
あのな
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it at this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami's been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
違うよ
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. It's like, you know, in a way it's almost sad it takes them until chapter 5 to realize this, but at the same time it's also like, because Monami is so bad at communicating and also so kind of cowardly, she kind of doesn't really make it very clear that she is on their side, even if, you know, what's actually whatever reality is. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she is our ally?
お待ちください
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
ワクワクしてきたぜ
Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
つうかよ
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation? Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them? Don't be a fucking idiot.
騙されねえぞ
No way. You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
静まれ
Kazuichi Soda, shut up! Yes! Ah, indeed, indeed.
お聞きなさい
There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
あらま
Lied?
あのですね
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
無礼者
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak. Yeah, I recognize that pain, labored breathing anywhere. Oh, great. What do you have to say, Nagito?
あ
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away. Friendship, huh? Is it strong? I mean, yeah, tell that to Akane. Akane, friendship is very strong. And, I mean, Persona is... The thing about... Okay. See, it's weird, because, like, Persona... Okay, so, like, Persona's kind of like Atlas's big IP, I guess. But ARMS is Nintendo, so that's kind of probably why they got into Smash. Anyway, let's go back and talk to Nagito.
絶望的だ
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? I'm just gonna grab the hidden Monokuma. Shit, I've only got one left. Great. No, Danganronpa is made by Spike Chunsoft. And yeah, so yeah, right. So Megami Tensei has always been a Nintendo property. Yeah, but then why would they choose the character from Persona 5 and not the character from Shin Megami Tensei? Even if no one played Shin Megami Tensei, that could have been, you know, that would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's not talk to Nagito, because he's Nagito. No, I mean, I thought Enix made Dragon Quest. I think I know Chunsoft made, okay, for example, like all of the Mystery Dungeon games, like the Pokemon one and the Dragon Quest one and the Final Fantasy one. I think Chunsoft makes all of the Mystery Dungeon games. So yeah. Hey Robin, you know, no, I mean that's totally fine. Go and play stuff with your friends. That's probably more important than watching every single stream that I ever do. Anyway, let's talk to people.
なあなあ
Nagito, what's he planning this time? Very suspicious. Indeed.
まさか
What Nagito just said,
お待ちください
is he implying that believing in each other is a weakness? That is absurd.
まったくよ
Nagito's a pain in the ass, but is there anything we can do about Kazuichi's idiocy? doubts everyone so easily and never apologizes for it. Well, I guess I'm used to it. I mean, like I said, Kazuichi's just a coward, that's the thing. He's just cowardly, that's the problem. Hi, Chiaki. The timing of his arrival seems planned. It seems like he might have been watching our actions. Maybe.
Huh?
There you are, Nagito. We didn't invite you here, you annoying bastard. Alright. Alright, Nagito. What do you have to say for yourself? Crap, anything else around here? No. I've already seen them hit Monokuma. Nagito, where have you been this whole time? I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out? Ooh, ooh, you do not diss Gundam Tanaka on my watch. Nagito, I'm gonna fucking strangle you. No, I won't, but still. Ooh, what is that? You asked where I've been this whole time, right? Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived. But I guess I was wrong. Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. Is last time he was at the end of chapter 4 when he was talking to Monokuma, and he was like to Monokuma, you're waiting for somebody on this island, aren't you? Have they already arrived? And Monokuma didn't give a straight answer. So I guess Nagito was searching around the island looking to see if that person was around. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on the island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Has Nagito gotten progressively worse or creepier still? Nagito's... He's about as... I don't know. Tell you what, I'm not sure. Let's let his actions speak for himself. Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What's stage? You're not making sense at all. Not making sense. But still, if you think about it properly, you might still be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning? Don't you think it's strange? Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's called a red herring, Nagito. You don't understand it. It's called a red herring. What does that mean? The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain. Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia. You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place. Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys could even comprehend my suffering. Game? Okay, right, we're fine. Wait, holy shit, I didn't realize. Why is my Discord open? I thought I closed that. I don't want to, because last night, that's very, it's not open. Huh, let me just, sorry. That was probably how everyone found out I was playing the game, but I don't want, last time I had Discord open, that was what stopped me from being able to save the game while I was streaming, and it really annoyed me, so I'm going to try and, hopefully that won't happen and the save will yada yada yada. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys after we found out who the traitor is? If I promote your stream you'll get more viewers. I don't know, because like the thing is, your audience doesn't necessarily care about Danganronpa. And I don't want to be like suddenly flooded with like spam, and not spam, but like people being like, hey, like asking me Dragon Ball questions. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, right. Sorry, I'm getting too distracted by talking to you guys. I need to actually like pay attention to the story. Huh?
実はさ
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life. You're gonna weed out the traitor? As I already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on the island, will I...
ワクワクするな
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
お前な
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
さてと
No, then I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
まさか
Nagito, what does that mean?
じゃあね
Bye. Oh, great. He is never good news, that guy. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
おいおい
I want to think about it a bit. Could he be planning a kill? The Edgelord is the ultimate hope. Things don't look good. Ah, the understatement of the century.
嘘だろ
A kill? Who's he gonna kill?
くそー
Based on how he's talking, looks like his target is the traitor. There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Man, I remember there was a social media post or something where it was just like, diagnose your anxiety level, and Hajime's anxiety level is he finds out that there's a traitor amongst them, and his first thought is, shit, what if it's me? What if I'm the traitor and I forgot about it? And yeah, exactly. Beating him up is useless. We already BDSM'd him. He liked it. That's the thing. That's what makes Nagito so difficult to deal with. If you try and punch him in the face, he's gonna enjoy it. He'll be like, oh wow, to think that an ultimate like you would punch such worthless trash like me. I can't believe I'm so worthy of something like that. And then he just creeps you out, and then you can't actually, you just can't bring yourself to do it. Is he a masochist? He's a masochist? I guess kind of like that, yeah. Oh, regardless of who he's targeting. There's a high chance he's planning to kill, right?
そうだ
Then we're gonna tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way. But that being said, Kazuichi does have plans and ideas, so... It's impossible. Nekomaru is not even here anymore.
本気出すぞ
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
わしじゃ
I'm here too!
あ
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. As I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? How to beat up Nagito? Everyone be nice to him. I mean, I don't know if that would work or not. Maybe, maybe not. It depends, because people could be like, okay, everyone was nice to him in chapter 1, and he still planned to murder somebody with a knife in the dark. So, it's hard to say. Anyway, yeah, tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi's right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. Goddamn, Ron, what are you even saying? For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. was already dark by the time he returned to the hotel. Oh, okay, wait. I'm at the... Oh, right, of course. Nekomaru's bulge. Of course. Okay. God damn it, you guys. God damn it, you guys. Anyway, now that we're here, let's look at the two people who died in chapter 4. So, Nekomaru, what does your cottage say? Nekomaru, you were a strong man. You were always straightforward because you are strong. But strength doesn't mean anything when you're dead. Aww. Aww. Oh, sad. Anyway, Gundam. No. Gundam, I won't forget your final message. Don't give up on life. Even now, those words are still etched into my heart. I don't know if I'll find any answers, but we will continue to press forward, so you won't lecture us. So you won't crawl out of hell. Anyway, so I think... Hang on, actually, is there anyone around? Yes, they are! Hell yeah, I don't even need to go to bed. I can talk to all of my friends. All of my friends. What am I doing? I'm being very... Anyway, hi, Sonia. I believe that there is no traitor. No, that is not the issue. After all, it is impossible. Why does Nagito not understand that? And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam. Gundam gave his life so that he could teach us something important. Sonia. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right? Yeah, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. Aww. This is why... Flavor text! This is why I never want to miss the flavor text. I wonder if Chiaki's playing games. I'll talk to her. I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work. I'm pretty confident about my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, Danny. Also, yeah, okay, well, two things. One, yes, no, his name is Gundam. Yes, his name is Gundam, and that's 100% intentional. And yes, this is just totally another Dragon Ball reference. I forgot. You have a tail? Obviously, I'm joking. Obviously! Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one. If you grab it, it'll get even more powerful. That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than a joke an old man would make. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mean, okay, see... The thing is... I'm pretty sure the H in Gundam's name is only just there because they didn't want to be scared that they might get sued or whatever. I'm pretty sure in Japanese the katakana or whatever it is the same, so... Anyway, hi for you. Jeez, even her ignorance has a limit. What are you talking about this time? It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wants to check out my body. Aha, your body? Don't think about weird things, you bastard! It wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but... Oh, cute, she's flushing! She came up to me and said, real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me. Oh, so that's what it was. Oh, this is adorable. It's not funny for him to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. But do you have tattoos? For you. Don't ever make the mistake of gawking at tattoos. Aww, that's so good. Anyway, right. Anyway, let me see if Chiaki's in the lobby. It would make sense, because she likes playing the arcades. There she is. I knew she'd be here. Hi, Chiaki. You're all the way back in the corner here. Plan to capture Nagito, huh? I kinda look pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is you know, unpredictable. You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, would he let Akane go through this? Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her. You know, he did capture him once before. And Kazuichi helped him that time, too. Okay, so if you how much free time is left in the game at this point now? There are actually only 2 free time events left over in the whole game. So, yeah, this chapter is a lot more plot heavy than free time stuff. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru was scolding us for not growing at all. Maybe. Like, okay, I don't know if this is just me reading too much into it, but I just feel like, you know, when Chiaki talks about these things, like, Hajime just gives these very honest thoughts, like they're actually just talking to each other, you know? As opposed to just kind of generic protagonist dialogue kind of stuff. Anyway, is Kazuichi at the restaurant, or have you seen him in his room, or somewhere else, or... No one is at the restaurant. Okay. No one is at the restaurant. Hey, is this still the same thing? There are the photos of the 16 of us, but we can't return to those days anymore. Once again, I'm confronted by the fact that this is bizarre. It's just too bizarre. Aww. Hajime. Anyway, where's Kazuichi? That. Does it say where you are? Yeah, okay, Kazuichi's in his cottage, okay. So, alright, and yeah, the plot where I was supposed to just go back to bed, so... anyway, can I go to the old building or anything? This is where everything started. Somehow, it feels like it's already been such a long time. I feel like some of this dialogue's new, but also because considering Chapter 4, we didn't really have much of a chance to explore the island, considering we were trapped in the funhouse for most of it, so... Anyway, Kazuichi's just across the road from us. I'm making myself dizzy. Look at me, I'm going the wrong way. That's my room. Here's Kazuichi's room. Kazuichi's got his shit, I don't really have any business for it. Okay, we can't talk to him. I guess he's busy planning in his room and we're not joining him. I'd be interested in joining him, but whatever. Hajime does Hajime. Let's go to bed, I guess, because there's nothing else to do. Oh, look at that! Look at that beautiful, Monokuma collection. See, I did get the last one, so now I've got, just one more in Chapter 5. And now, I'm just trying to think about where it would be, though. Because I don't think there are any unique areas No, wait, there is. There are plenty of unique areas we haven't seen yet. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. And yeah, Hajime no Ippo, I know what you mean. I've never read or watched that, though. I mean, I've heard apparently it's good, so... This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. Mood. Hajime is just such a mood. Like, have you noticed that as well? Like, as soon as it gets dark, you just start feeling pessimistic. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while, and then I'll give this some thought tomorrow. Alright! Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my path where I went through a lot of trouble because of that. Oh, I think I know which one this is. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Senior Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Senior Dietrich would order him to steal pantyhose. What is this guy? and that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he sold for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the three of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire." So Senior Dietrich was pretty crafty and he knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it, and then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he did some really shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then. Geez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. So that was a Monokuma theater. It's been a while since I've heard that. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Look! Oh man, I've got quite a lot. Since I've come this far, I want to collect them all. Oh man, just one more. There's like two or three areas that we haven't seen yet in the game, so I think they'll be somewhere there. Although, actually, spoiler alerts: Chapter 6 also has hidden Monokumas, but the format of Chapter 6 is kind of different. Because I haven't actually collected all the hidden Monokumas before, so I don't know what actually happens if you collect them all. Anyway, where is everyone? Well, man. This area's a bit laggy. Alright, we can't. I thought Kazuichi might still be in his room, but... Oh, ooh. Yay. Oh, no. Alright, okay, great. I mean, if... The reason why I'm doing another, we'll get another Usami soon. Not that I'm gonna finish it by this playthrough, but you know, just in case. What was I doing? Oh right, I was gonna check the map to see if anyone was around here. No, it's just Chiaki in the lobby, and everyone else might just be at the restaurant or something. Anyway, all right. Well, let's say good morning to our gamer girlfriend. So flashbacks of Chapter 6? Like good flashbacks or bad flashbacks of Chapter 6? Because I liked it. I mean, when we get to Chapter 6, I'm just going to be gushing the whole time, so, you know. No one at the reception desk. Yep. Well, if Monokuma was at the reception desk, it would just piss me off. I don't think I'll feel like playing video games for a while. Right, ever since Chapter 2. Yeah. Anyway, hi Chiaki. What are you doing? Oh, she's asleep. Of course. Hey, Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki. I wasn't sleeping. Yes, you were. Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game. You were sleeping while you were playing a game? There's always time for gaming. Hey, Danganronpa 2 is very quotable sometimes. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you look more tired than usual. Last night, I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night. So maybe that's why. A weird dream? It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It was like one of those towel folding games where you create folding where you make folding Monokumas disappear by creating a chain. But no matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it. And the Monokumas just fell endlessly. Why did I have a dream like that? It's probably because we saw that factory when the Monokuma goods are made. God, imagine the kinds of nightmares you'd have if you were actually in a killing game. I actually could not want to imagine it. Actually, it'd be pretty messed up. And yeah, emotional flashbacks? Okay, fair enough. By the way, the puzzle was really simple. The only colors were black and white. Thanks. That would be a very simple game of Tetris. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if you get all the Monokuma things, you get like a Pokemon badge? Sounds like something the series would do. That'd be cool. Or like one of those diplomas. That's what you get if you collect all the Pokemon, so that'd be cool. Yo, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in the place of the funhouse, like the funhouse again. So I gotta eat when I can. Eat well, shit well. Exactly. Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay. I'm pretty much done eating. Kazuichi, you selfish little... And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today. Are you really going to do it? Yeah, no, we left the funhouse because the elevator just kind of burst through the funhouse and apparently dropped us off right at Monokuma Rock or something. So, yeah, we're out of the funhouse. And apparently Monokuma's decided that gimmick's getting old, so he doesn't just get us stuck in there. And yes, no, she is a Saiyan. Like, her joke is basically that she's a female Goku. That's kind of the joke with her. Anyway. Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my efforts should count for something? Oh, Kazuichi, get some sleep. Poor boy. Get it? Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up of several plans, but in the end, I figured a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then, at the best possible moment, the 2 task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito. So that's the plan! What do you think? What do you think? So you need to understand what I'm cool with it. I don't even know this. So now, I will present each of you with your role. Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that. But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object? Next, I'll present the 2 task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Yep, sure thing. Got no choice. And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito, I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami. No way. What did you say? I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan. It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You just gotta lure him. Yeah. Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you. It's a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiro were here, she would have beaten you up. Oh man, you know what? That's probably why Kazuichi's just getting a bit worse. Because yeah, we don't have Mahiro as like teen mom to keep everyone in line, but especially the boys. Gender swap what if's the most simple but the most enjoyable what if scenarios in media, basically. Be fine with gender swap Danganronpa. Oh, don't worry, there is fan art of gender swaps like everyone in Danganronpa. I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. And didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden? Fine. You're gonna do it? Alright, and this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense. And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito. Denied? Ooh. Ooh, why? If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me. No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope. This is not a request, this is an order. An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Fine. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. Good. Repeat that. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully. Where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
なんだと
You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place? For now. Carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander gonna be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. Fuyuhiko should be commander, but anyway, well, yeah, I mean, Fuyuhiko should be. Fuyuhiko is better at this, but Kazuichi wanted to impress Sonia, so, you know. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. And yeah, his heart is broken, leave him alone for now. Alright, so we've got to go to the lobby? Kazurio could command his fleet in another anime. What do you mean, command his... Is this another Kazurio or another anime? I mean, remember Fuyuhiko was kind of taking care of the whole, Fuyuhiko was taking care of the whole hospital situation, so yeah, he'd be pretty good at planning stuff. We should leave it to him, but he doesn't have any idea. Why is Monami there? Whatever. It's pretty refreshing to eat food by the pool. She's still eating. Monami, what are you doing here? You can't! Your teacher can't allow this plan! Ooh. Oh, just a cancel reference, okay. Ah, shut the hell up, you useless rabbit! No, I won't be quiet. I cannot accept this plan. Hey, what happened? Well, that money bastard apparently heard about our plan. You can't! Your teacher can't allow this plan! It's not like we want to do this! We're just doing this because Nagito's dangerous! He's planning to kill someone! This is just self-defense! But I still can't ignore it! I just can't allow my students to fight amongst themselves! Yeah, Monami, maybe you should have told us that before, like, 4 of us murdered other people! Love! Shut the hell up, you useless rabbit! Looks like they're talking in circles. It might be better if I just left them alone. If they keep shouting like this, I'm pretty sure Nagito might overhear them. But yeah, it's interesting there. Where's Fuyuhiko anyway? You say Nikai would have eventually gone bonkers, but you'll see. It's interesting. Hey, you can actually go in? Oh no, you can't. Nah, we can only go. Okay, Fuyuhiko's at the restaurant. Let me see what he says at the restaurant. Because I need all of the flavor text. All of it. Also, where was Chia? Did I talk to Chiaki? Maybe she's... I don't know. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what are you doing? Fuyuhiko? Oh, it's you. I was just looking at this photo here. Oh my god! He's looking at Mahiru's photos because he... Oh my god. I did not... I don't think I've ever seen this dialogue before. Oh, this is so cute! It's the first time I've seen a photo of Peko and me where we look like equals. Oh no!
So.
Mahiru. When the hell did she even take this photo? Did I just see a flicker of light in Fuyuhiko's eye? Was he crying? Oh! I think I should leave him alone. Oh, Fuyuhiko. Oh, Fuyu. I didn't even realize there's one point where he's just looking at them. He was just looking at the photos. Oh. Anyway, where's Chiaki gone? God, I love these people. Okay, wait, no. Where is Chiaki? The hell? Where'd she go? Did she teleport or something? Whatever. I guess they just didn't want us to... Yeah, well, exactly. He indirectly got Mahiru killed as well, which is why he... Well, no, he planned to kill Mahiru. That's the thing. Yeah, he planned to kill Mahiru. It was just Peko did it instead so he wouldn't be convicted as the Blackened. Anyway, this is why I wanted to replay the game, so I could find little bits of dialogue like that, which I never would have seen if I wasn't, like, obsessively looking at everything in this game. Anyway, let's see what Sonia has to say. Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule. Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right? Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island? Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility? Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. Mirai was inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right? The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Aw, of course we care, Sonia. Yeah. Alright, anyway, I guess let's go to the ancient ruin then. And has Kazuichi and Monami, I guess, are they still? I don't know what's going on. Also, hello, Sonia. My stalker, I mean Kazuichi, is over there. Let us depart so he does not notice us. She's treating him like a stalker, huh? I'm starting to feel even sorrier for that guy. Oh god, it's just god.
Huh?
Do you really think someone as unimportant as you is allowed to walk with Miss Sonia alone? I allowed it. Oh man, crazy Kazuichi noises. What about you, Monami? Kazuichi won't listen to me no matter how much I tell him. But I won't give up. As a teacher, I must correct my students for good. I mean, they should. The localization team shouldn't have actually used simp, because then we would have probably been like, no, don't put memes in this stuff. Oh, meanwhile, Akane is just still eating. Has Chiaki gone anywhere yet? Anywhere else? Wait, okay, Chiaki's around here somewhere now. Okay, wait. Is Fuyu still the restaurant, though? Fuyu's still the restaurant. It's probably his dialogue probably hasn't changed. But I want to check just to make sure. I can't miss a single line of flavor text, or else I die. No, I don't, but... Oh, okay, right. To show that Sonia's accompanying us. She just shows up wherever we are. No, okay. Alright, I just had to make sure. Let Sonia say simp. It is, as they would say, a simp. Oh man, somebody definitely would have tried to teach Sonia what a simp means. Anyway, where's Chiaki? Apparently she's out here. There she is. Hello, Chiaki. You disappeared at the beginning. Where were you? Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander? How should I know? In games, commanders are usually flags. Flags? If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory, like Fire Emblem. Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic. Wonderful! Oh my god, Sonia. That plan has my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi? You are right. What a shame. Oh my god, shame? If Kazuichi heard that, his rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Wow, Sonia. Wow. These two have some unresolved issues. Alright, we've got an Usami, so time for another 2,000 steps! Not that we really need it, anyway. Alright. Do you have anything new, or is it just the usual stuff? Yeah, okay, that's it's all the same. Alright, let's go. Where is the ancient ruin again? Diner, drugstore, library, ancient ruin. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies. Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. Investigation, start! But there really wasn't much last time. Yeah, I always loved in Fire Emblem you take out the commander as their forces decimate yours and all of a sudden your enemies believe you're unstoppable and leave. Exactly! See, Chiaki understands. Yeah, we know that. This facility, now that I have taken a better look at it, it bears an uncanny resemblance to Hope's Peak Academy. Why is that? Sonia reminds me of that meme, except it goes, if it had not been for the laws of this school, I would have executed you long ago. I mean, I don't know. Would Sonia try? And it does look like Hope's Peak Academy, or the University of Tokyo. Either or. Alright, that's the thing, yeah, we looked around here last time. There really isn't much around here. There's just the door. Now I'm taking a close look. The door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, the door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? There's the gun. If this is a real gun, if this building so important it requires this much security? And the panel. To enter in the password. LCD display, blah 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 blah. That's probably it. This is probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers. We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly. If we make a mistake, it is possible we'll be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be here. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly. That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy this door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. Just press the button to the stick away from the gun. You know, somehow, I don't think it's gonna be that simple. Like, maybe the gun can sense heat or whatever, and it'll, like, you know, move automatically to find where you are. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Right, what we have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You are right. The problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now. It's still the middle of the day. It looks like I have some free time. What should I do? So, it's free time. It's been almost 2 hours. And I'd say that's a pretty good time, a pretty good spot to end it all off. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have 2 free times. 2 free time event things, and then it's the end of free times. It's just plot and investigation and plot and oh, that's gonna be great. Anyway, in hindsight, I don't really know why we had to investigate that ruin. You didn't really learn much new there. I guess it's just to remind everyone that it's there because we only saw it in chapter 2 and then we never really did anything. And I could do Akane, you're right, but yeah, we'll figure that out next time. So let me just save. Time to go another 24 hours, Gabby. You can do it. I'm alright. Anyway, I'll save there. And I guess I'll save there and I'll see you guys probably next week. Actually, yeah, I can do it next week probably. You know, we'll see also if I've got anything else on. Anyway, yeah. Everyone, thanks for watching and see ya.